My name is Benjamin Green, and I'm building one of the biggest finance educational brands here in South Africa. Last month, on one of our ad accounts, we've got multiple. We currently spend close to 200,000 Rand a month on ads, but on this ad account, we spend 62,302 Rand. And across all of our campaigns and ad sets, we brought in 841 leads in B2B finance. So we're targeting business owners. It's not like we're targeting business to customer. Like imagine like e-commerce or selling a product, right? And we got an average cost per lead of 74 Rand, which is actually higher than what we were getting in December. But we like to aim for anything less than 150 Rand. So we're in KPI. I'm going to be sharing 3 lessons with you so that you can leave with some valuable insights from running this campaign and so that you can implement some of these things into your business. And then I'm also going to share with you one of our goals for 2026. Lesson number 1. So, in the past couple months, I've spent hundreds of thousands on meta ads in many niches, mostly B2B, so business to business. But I've run ads for retail, I've run ads for software, I've run ads for services. And I can tell you now that a healthy range for cost per lead is between 200 to 500 Rand. So that means that if you spend 10,000 on ads, you should be expecting to get anywhere between 20 to 50 leads. And what influences cost per lead? The 3 biggest things that influence your cost per lead. Number 1 is friction. So the more questions that I ask on a form, often the higher the cost per lead. So if I just ask for an email address, like a newsletter, I might get a lead for 20 Rand. But if I ask them what's their company name, if I ask them what their goal is, their challenges, their urgency, what they've tried in the past, their budget, their address, the more I ask, the more expensive the lead will be. So keep that in mind. You want to be finding a sweet spot for cost versus discovery. Then there's targeting. Obviously, the more broad you offer, the more people it applies to, the cheaper it will be. Whereas if you sell something super niche, like maybe you help construction companies find a cement supplier, something super niche, then your cost per lead is probably going to be higher. And then the last one is ad creative quality. Make sure that your ads are legit. Okay. If you run bad ads, your cost is going to be very, very high. Lesson number 2, cost per lead doesn't matter as much as you think. So this is why I like expensive leads. Expensive leads often convert higher, and what happens is your CAC goes down. So it's all about LTV to CAC, which is customer lifetime value versus the cost of getting that customer. And if you're getting leads for $100, but they are converting very, very poorly, your cost to get a customer is still going to be expensive. Whereas if your cost per lead is higher upfront, 3 times the cost, your conversion rate might be 5 times higher because people are coming in with more intent the more questions you ask them. So generally, I actually prefer more expensive leads. Number 4, test both video and image ads. The best performing ads by a mile have been organic looking talking head videos. 99% of companies post generic stock photo and corporate looking ads. I need you to be different, okay? Social media, Instagram, Meta, it's not LinkedIn, okay? People are on those platforms to relax, so post content that's engaging, that's fun, and that educates. The goal now is we're currently hiring A-plus writing talent from the UK to build South Africa's #1 SME finance newsletter. And the reason we're doing this is because newsletters have lower cost per lead, but higher trust, higher intent. Education is not only a mission of my heart, but it also creates the best customers to work with in the future. And we want to hit 10,000 newsletter subscribers before 2027. If you are a business owner, I highly encourage you to build some sort of newsletter or owned audience, some sort of like follower base, so that you can regularly promote your products and build trust and educate. And it's the best way to build customers that stick with you for a very long time, is to build relationships with them over time. And I think the best way to do that in the B2B niche is through educational newsletters. Thank you so much for watching. Go and implement one of these and have a great day.